Hey guys, Mr. Overon here with Mr. Overon's Tarot Reading Services, and today I want to talk to you about utilizing witchcraft outside of the box. Now, so many times we get burdened down with the bajillion websites online, all the different books and so on and so forth telling us that we have to do witchcraft this way, we have to do things this way, and this way. If you have followed this channel at any kind of length, you will know that I am a fly by the seat of your pants practitioner. I'm a spellbinder, and what that means is that spell work comes extremely easy for me. The forming together of the words to make it very powerful and stuff like that. In my upbringing as a witch, I had to specialize, I guess for lack of a better word, in certain areas. So, spellcrafting was one of the areas that I excelled at, and the making of wands and talismans. That was just what that coven who originally initiated me wanted me to learn. That was part of their set practices and what have you. So over the years, I have really just kind of developed my own flavor of witchcraft, as it were. I take from all sorts of witchcraft. I utilize Wicca, I utilize voodoo, Santeria, Santa Paula, traditional Mexican brujeria. I use Satanism, black magic, whatever happens, like just whatever I need, that's where I pull from. And you know, if I had to label myself as a color of which, you know, you hear white magic, black magic, green magic, whatever else, I would have to say that I'm a gray magic practitioner, practitioner, magician, wizard, whatever the hell you want to call it. I do both good and bad, just like nature. I try to live a very harmonious, naturalized life. So, in doing so, I'm constantly thinking outside the box, like, what can I do to further my practice? What can I do to further connect me with the universe, with God, spirit, whatever you want to call it? How can I be the best me possible? And this is something I've been kind of toying with, and I brought it up to a couple of students that I have, just like, what about utilizing song as magic? And they're like, well, what do you mean? And I said, okay, well, think of the lyrical verses in a song. Let's utilize Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen for an example. Why could you not use part of their song as a banishing spell? The part where it says, I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche. You could use that as, like, with the proper visualization techniques, visualizing your enemy or this person who's trying to do you harm as becoming a silhouette and it fading away, and the word Scaramouche being that, like, you're pushing it away, because even though it's Italian for, like, an Italian opera clown, and I might not even be saying it properly, that's just how I hear it, is Scaramouche. But when you look up the lyrics or whatever in that word, and you search that word, it was an operatic clown from, like, the 1800s, and he was Italian or something like that. So, anyways, but why couldn't you utilize the song lyrics like that as a form of visualization and a spell to like banish them, because all silhouette is a shadow, and shadows can fade away. They fade away to darkness, or if you shine light on them, they disappear altogether. So if you're utilizing that golden light, universal God energy, whatever you want to call that, and thinking, I see a little silhouette of a man, and seeing it disappear as you say Scaramouche, and pushing that energy out, why can't you repurpose song lyrics? So think of all the connotations that come along with songs, though. You have love songs that are just deeply filled with emotion. You have songs about betrayal, songs about travel, songs about beauty, songs about hatred, and all these other things. The Plain White Tees have a song, Seven Nation Army. Well, why could you not utilize the first part of that song, a 7-nation army could not hold me back, as being an affirmation of moving forward, and using that visualization of 7-nation army coming at you and throwing everything that they got at you, and you are still progressing forward. So why couldn't that song lyric be a mantra or a spell to help you break through a barrier, or to help you obtain something? If you wanted to reconnect with somebody, or like you wanted to cast a love spell, you could use the song Ain't No Mountain High Enough, Ain't No Valley Low Enough to Keep Me Away From My Guy. Okay, that could be a generalized love spell if said with the right intentions and the right visualization and that feeling in your soul, in your heart. To, like, maybe you're casting a spell for love and you're putting it into the universe that there's no mountain high enough, no valley low enough to keep you away from your love. I mean, you could tweak the words around a little bit, but you get what I'm saying here? Like, that's what I've been thinking of lately and kind of toying around with, and I have noticed that with the little bit of things that I have done, it has actually worked. So, to give you an example of what I have done to try this out, is I have had a lot of anxiety with just trying to get bills paid, having to make it to appointments, talk to this person, talk to that person, or whatever else. I have social anxieties in that regard, and so sometimes I just get really overwhelmed. So going back to Bohemian Rhapsody, no, it wasn't Bohemian Rhapsody, but I used a song lyric that was, it was Bohemian Rhapsody, I'm sorry. Sudden bolts of lightning, very, very frightening to me. And then I added on to that, the sudden bolts of lightning, very, very frightening to me. And where it says Galileo, instead of Galileo, I said, I take away the shock, the fear, and the anxieties associated with, and then mixed it all together, and I then used Galileo as the invocation of that spell. The Galileo, Galileo, Galileo. And the visualization that I had with that is Galileo looking through his telescope and seeing what needed to be done and working on it and getting that situated and like pushing past everything. So what are your thoughts on it? Do you think that you could use songs as magic, as spell? You know, what are your thoughts on it? How do you feel that you could utilize it? For me though, I just think of all of the energy that we put into these songs and how some songs can move us to tears. Other songs are like war cries and chants, and we're like, yeah, you know, we will rock you, or you know, just things like that. So that is your homework, is to think about that outside of the box. That's outside of the box thinking for utilizing witchcraft and magic. Now, I know there's going to be some people that are just like absolutely going to poo-poo all over this video or what have you, and that's fine. But I want this video to be a kind of a get the gears turning type of a situation, where you really just get to thinking about how you can change or take things from your environment and turn them into magical items, or magical just how you can make everyday mundane items magical and use that for your own personal spell working. So there's that. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you with that. Please put all your questions and comments in the comment section down below. If you would like to speak to me directly, you can shoot me an email. It's mroveron@gmail.com. Or you can put them in the comment section down below. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you're on a mobile device, hit that little bell icon so that you are told when I upload a new video. And if you have future video suggestions, please go ahead and send those to me in an email, or put them in the comment section down below. And if you would like to have a spell or a card reading done, go over to the website mroveron.com, and we can get one set up and scheduled, and we could do it by phone or by instant messenger. You could do it through email, whatever works out best for you. So as always, thank you for watching, and I hope to talk to you all soon. Bye, witches!